Hey, everybody, hope you're doing well. Listen, let's talk about this Asian boycott. This man has a message. I find it rather very interesting about the boycott, and I'm going to play this clip, and let's then have the let's have the conversation.
I know many people are angry. They think justice needs to be served. So they want to boycott Asian businesses. I know emotions are high, and if this is how you think there's going to be some justice,
Well,
okay, I'm okay with it. But then when does it end? When is it, okay, we've boycotted Asian businesses enough, justice is served, now let's move on? I just personally don't think this is the solution. If anything, it produces more tension, creating some unnecessary race war. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Asian business owners that are like, what happened? Where's all my black customers? They're just trying to make a living. They're just trying to make money. Now, what's the answer? I don't know. If you have any productive recommendations, please comment below.
I have a recommendation. First of all, you're not scaring nobody with a race war, okay? You're not scaring nobody. Good luck, Chuck. You're not scaring anybody with that. See, what is happening right now, no, sweetheart, let me go ahead and correct you. What is happening right now is the financial war. See, a lot of us, believe it or not, we are financially literate. Yeah, listen, you ought to be thanking us. You ought to be bowing down to us because this community has been abused by you. It has been, and the abuse has been tolerated. Even when the abuse gets accelerated, it is still tolerated. This is not the first murder. We've had 1991. That young lady, Harlan's, shot over $1.79 orange juice, and she had money in her hand. Gee, she put the orange juice in her back, and then in the store had the money in her hand. What the hell? Why was the money in her hand? Obviously, to put on the counter to go and pay. Okay, 1991. Here we are, 2026. And we got Chike Rick Chow found not guilty of murdering, fatally shooting, rather, Cyrus Carmack Belton. I see it as a murder. And then I was looking at an article here. It said the shooting occurred on May 28th, 2023 in Columbia, South Carolina. Rick Chow, who was Asian, and his son pursued Carmack Belton, who was black, out of their store after falsely accusing him of shoplifting 4 bottles of water. So we're not. No one's afraid of you with your so-called label of a race war. You're not scaring anybody back into your stores. The fact that you use the terminology should let you all know the boycott is clearly working. Keep it up. You're not scaring nobody. Oh, y'all better come back to school. The store's going to be a race war. We'll starve you out first. Trust me. A many black business owner is truly aware of the starve out process because we do it to our own. Let's just say it. I mean, just keeping it real. But this right here, oh no, a race war? Why would you come with that choice of words? What you gonna do? Pull out your gun and try to chase us back into your store? It's not gonna work. It is a financial war. See, we know there's power of the people in the street with protesting. There's also the other power. As they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. This right here is a financial war, and you're clearly bothered by it because guess what? The black dollars is not popping up. They're not buying it. And now it sounds like you're in panic mode. And then he goes, here's a part I find, let's kind of dissect what he said. I find interesting.
Boycott Asian businesses. Look, I know many people are angry. They think justice needs to be served. So they want to boycott Asian businesses. I know emotions are high, and if this is how you think there's going to be some justice, okay, I'm okay with it.
The boycott is long overdue. Aside from how many got to be accused of stealing, and sometimes there's been some theft, and sometimes there hasn't been. I've seen a video where they searched a black woman. She was put in handcuffs, and the police going through her purse, and nothing was stolen. You have to be a fool going up in there. Are the nails that serious? Are you that stupid? wonder if she went back in there ever again. Nothing was found. The police had her in handcuffs behind her back and going through her purse, and nothing was found. You have to be a fool to keep going up in there. Who's the fool? Then he wants to know how long.
But then when does it end? When is it okay? We've boycotted Asian businesses enough. Justice is served.
When does it end? Let's see. Cyrus Carmack Belton, he was fatally shot. So his life has already come to an end. He's not going to resurrect next week. It's not going to be a third day resurrection going on. 18. Don't forget, they chased him down and shot him in the back. When does it end? I said it needs to be permanent because the taking of a 14-year-old Cyrus Belton's life is permanent. He's not going to be home next week. The child is dead. When does it end? This might need to be a forever experiment. This right here is going to be a good test of the Black community's resolve. When does it end? That 14-year-old life is already ended. That's permanent. See, this lets you know the power of the dollar. We've been sitting up here again, disrespected and just tolerating these folks just over and over again, giving them a chance after chance. We don't give our own the chances. We don't even extend the grace that we have extended these Asian business owners that disrespect the people in the community. We wouldn't even dare give that grace to our own. Let's keep it real. We wouldn't even dare give out that kind of grace to our own. You a Black business owner, you got one shot, and you better not mess up. You off. It's on you forever. We'll spread the word. But see, now a lot of us we're not doing what the ones before us did. Now a lot of us are coming to the light. So you know what? We don't have to go get up in your face and say, I don't like you. What you did was wrong. We're not doing all that. No, we're gonna go ahead and do the silent, most powerful conversation, which is how we spend that dollar. We've been feeding you for decades, eating off our back. This lets you know your power, your strength. They couldn't make it without you. Do you not understand? It's like a table with four legs. There's the top of the table and the four legs. Let one leg get sawed off that table, it's going to go down, let alone our four. We have been the legs. Right now, the Black community is letting you know this is what it's like to flex that dollar. You're going to learn to pop off and get violent with us. Disrespect us and kill us. We can collapse your economy. We can put you in the depths of poverty this year. You want to bet? You want to bet? It hasn't even been a full month and they're crying uncle. When does it end? When does that 14-year-old child come back again? When does it end? Oh, you missing those dollars. And some people say, we don't have to always address the videos. Well, of course I'm doing commentary, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this right here, I did my own pedicure. Feet looking fresh. I'm good. I wonder how much money we would save um, aside from patronizing our own businesses. And this, look how you can just change the wealth dynamic just on hair and heels alone. We know business. You best believe we do. So here's my forecast. Sit tight. After we keep on boycotting you, we're going to show you how we, the Black community, do business. We'll keep on boycotting you, and some of you members that have money. After we do that, we might consider for pennies on the dollar. We might go ahead and buy you out for pennies on the dollar because you're going to be so desperate. You might be so desperate, so we might offer you 36 on a dollar for your business. It's either that or go under. We might be willing to pay you some hot dog money. Yeah, we know business. We sure do. Black community might sit up here and starve you out so you'll be selling for pennies on a dollar. Can flip the script on your behind overnight. Try us if you like. Can flip the script on you overnight. We'll wait. Hadn't thought about that. Yes, again, we understand business. A lot of us do. And if they're thinking they're going to some try to be slick, they might try to say, you don't, well, that's a different video. I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, so that's one thing. Can starve you out literally this year. And when those businesses go down, we might consider, some might want to consider making a deal with you, but it'll be for pennies on the dollar. This is going to be past, this should be past 30 days. How many lives does it take? Again, they can disrespect us so bad as people still keep on going. They have been given grace that black business owners in the black community will never get. Oh, you mess up one time, it's on. Now look, see the new generation, they're not going to do this thing. Oh, I'm going to let the Lord handle it. The new generation looks like the Lord has blessed them with insight. They know that the power is in that dollar. Just like we can starve our own, I think it looks like they're getting a feel of what it tastes like. The same community you disrespected can put you in poverty overnight. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. As this continues, overhead keeps on coming, even if the customers don't. Ooh, what does it look like to you? So you want to know like how long, so you can try to see they're used to us getting upset, becoming emotional, and then we're gonna stay gone for maybe a week or two, and then come back, and then that's the way they make up their money. But I see this new, it's a new era, and yeah, a lot of them not playing that game. They're like, oh, okay. So just like they're letting you know what they think of us, like about the gas station. When I saw that, I said, "Oh, this is how they're doing. Oh, you're cheating the black." That was my last time there. I will never go back again. That's just me. But how long? When you take a life, how long will it be when that person comes back? No, they're gone forever. This might need to be the forever boycott.
I'm okay with it. But then when does it end? When is it okay? We've boycotted Asian businesses enough. Justice is served. Now let's move on.
When does it end with you been treating customers in the black community this way for decades? When does that end? Because see, my guess is once if the boycott dies down and we go back and give them back the money again, becoming their loyal, disrespected customer, they're gonna do the same thing. You know that, right? It's like an abusive relationship. The woman keeps hanging in there, or it could be a man, and the other partner's getting abused and abused. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Go back, act right a little bit. It's gonna be they'll be abused again. This right here is like an abusive relationship. It really is. Between the Asian community and the black community, to me, it's like an abusive relationship. Keep on showing up for the abuse, hoping they're gonna change. How many women have gone back to an abusive man? Oh, he gonna change. End up DOA. This right here, in my opinion, is like an abusive relationship. What you getting out of it? See, most of the times in an abusive relationship, the women are staying because of finances, and the man is providing for them. They're like, well, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have my own money. But this is the one-sided abusive relationship. Showing up, just giving your abuser money to support him, and coming back and expecting the best. You got to be kidding me. If this isn't stupid, I don't know what to tell you. But now the light bulb has come on. When does it end? I can guarantee you, I don't care if they come down with a bunch of forgive me lists and all this, yada yada. Stop and think. Out of all these businesses in the community, what had they done to sponsor any programs for the children? let's talk about that. A lot of businesses, they will sponsor things like Little League, after school programs, things for children. What do they come? All they do is come with their hand out, and we just give them money, keep on moving for these little trinket products. The products aren't life saving. What do they contribute to your community? Just come in and get rich. And they are held to a different standard than a black business owner. A black business owner, boy, you got to cut it right every day, all night. We better learn to get along and stay strong. So while we're up with all this friction, we'll accept anything, just speaking in general, disrespect from other people. And now we have another case of another shooting, unalived shooting. The young girl, Harlan, over the oranges, was shot in the back of the head. Belton was shot in the back as he was running from them. Go figure that part. As he was running from them, and they said he was falsely accused of stealing water. As he was running from them, shot in the back. They said, "Oh, he out of business." Some reports have said he reportedly sold the business to another family member. You think he can go start up again with a whole new DBA? Come on, and then it'll be the same community. So for the community, I'm like this here. Let them go build. I'm assuming the jury, as I understand, was Caucasian. So why don't you go ahead and put your put your store in one of their neighborhoods and eat off them? Let me guess, it's not going to work. Yeah, go eat off them. The ones that find you not guilty, go to their community and go build. Go do that. This is how you flex your power. You don't have to say a word. You can let your mind do all the talking. Actions speak louder than words.
I just personally don't think this is the solution.
You don't think it's a solution? So you want us to keep on feeding the enemy?
If anything, it produces more tension, creating some unnecessary race war.
No, it's not a race war. What you gonna do? It's not a race war. It's a financial war. And as they say, if the rock hits you, you'll holler. It's a financial war. And based on what you're saying, looks like you might be the one that's losing. Oops. Look at that. Oh, race war. You trying to frighten us back into your store? That's the wrong terminology to use right there. Nobody's scared of you, Mr. Wu, whatever your name is. I don't know him personally. It created unnecessary race war. What you gonna do? Create unnecessary. Also, we don't see. Look at that. So we don't get back into the stores. He said it may create unnecessary race war. Oh, they want to bully us.
If anything, it produces more tension, creating some unnecessary race war.
And when a person tells you that, get back, stop the boycott, create a race war, that lets you know it's working. That lets me know the person is scared. Keep it going. You have to be a fool to feed your enemy. Let somebody tell me between us going to be a race war. Then guess what? It's not, what am I doing for you to say that? Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and press harder. Best believe I'll fight harder. Oh, a race war. No one's afraid of you. We can starve you out. Boo. Nobody's afraid of you. Look at the choice. Look at the language, the words he chose. Race unnecessary. You might be unnecessarily still at that chapter 13 bankruptcy, chapter 7 bankruptcy, what it sounds like to me. But race war. Oh, a threat of violence. So you're gonna try and frighten us back into your store? That's not gonna work. This lets me know that boycott got you feeling some kind of way. Let me guess. Hitting those pockets. The power of the dollar. We live in a capitalist society. Can't move without any money. So again, listen to the word choice. It can create a race war. Oh, really? May the boycott continue and may it be blessed. Let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. Just like they're going to be out of those stores too. Race war. Ain't nobody scared of Mr. Wong.